Wait, do you wanna... Wait, Omen. Do you wanna stand there
Ooh.
and flash off footsteps?
Ooh.
One broke my knife, eh? One broke my knife, eh?
You aimed too low. This round, you want to know the best part? Not your fucking fault. Let's fucking go. Good shit! Elo Snatcher! If he threw the right flash, you'll kill this guy. It's teamwork. I just go next round. I don't care.
Hello gamers, look at your elo, now look at mine, now back to your elo, now back to mine. Sadly, it isn't mine, but if you stop autopiloting outdated strategies and start getting free VOD review coaching, it could look like it's mine. Look down, back up, where are you? You're on bind. With the strats your strats could be like, what's in your hand? Back at me, I have it. It's the Valorant gift card from Woohoojin. For your successful follow-up thought, look again. The gift card is now an ego vandal. Anything is possible when you get your Valorant tips from a talking banana and not TikTok. I'm on a gaming chair.
Elo Snatcher. Hashtag yoink. Phoenix. Blind. Whoa. Whoa. You're looking like Brad. Sorry, Brad. But it's true. Frenzy, okay. Oh my god, we have double controller. Oh god. Okay. If you're picking this shit in ranked, you have to be the most vocal controllers in the world. Because the way you play double controller is so different. Man, and we have low recon with this.
I think just the...
Our double controller is almost beneficial for this team, dude.
Yeah, toss it up.
Whoa. Can't they be right here? So at the start of the round, we have nobody spotting this walk up. You don't peek. They could absolutely be right there. And then you don't clear it. Elo Snatcher. That's your job. Minus 10 points. Because teammate peeked it twice. No, I checked the mini map. You have to peek it like by now. They could be there right now. Like they could be in cubby now, Jackson. The only way you can clear this walk is if somebody's by this barrier and peeks out this way. At this point, they can be there. Whoa. And now we look. Now we have sightline here, 3 seconds into the round. As far as I can tell, they don't have an Omen or a Yoru or anyone who can teleport across this sightline. Now we know they can't be over here. And here you go, putting your crosshair there in dead space. If they fight your Omen right now from here, it's basically a 50-50 that you can't trade. What are you doing? Why are we clearing this now? It's so backwards.
Reloading.
Nice.
Shadow is traveling. Cover going out.
Flashing out. Oh, never mind.
Blinding.
Careful now. On that?
Go.
Flash!
Spike planted.
Watch your eyes!
One enemy remaining.
Embarrassing.
Probably fine.
I'm watching CT or short.
Yeah, walking up heaven's quite bad. So after you kill Cypher here, this is fine.
Watch your eyes!
For all intents and purposes, Raze is Schrodinger's Raze right now. She can be here, she can be here, she can be here, and she can be here. Okay. Generally speaking, you do not want to walk in between two threats without a buddy. But here you don't even want to do it with a buddy because it's your economic advantage round. You want to win with all 4 of these people alive now. So walking through this way,
Enemy remaining.
you just died to heaven for free. Yeah, you still win the round, right? Like you'll die and you'll be like, oh, she's heaven. Of course, you're still going to win the round. But you just donated like 1 extra gun on your bonus round, which makes your next round weaker. This is a really bad push. If you were at 5 out of 6, by the way. I need people to understand that this game is contextual. That push isn't always bad in that scenario. If we were at 5 out of 6 ultimate points, then that push can be really good because you'll have Phoenix ult for the bonus round if you find her, like even if you die to her. But on bind, it's not worth to get 5 out of 6 because the 2 orbs on bind are too hard to contest. Like you can't guarantee that you'll get an orb on this map on attack.
One's still backside.
Oh.
One's still backside.
Oh.
Oh man.
One's still back.
So you have huge advantage here. Okay, he's not looking at you, but look when you start shooting while you're still moving, dude. Look at your own keyboard overlay. This is the first frame you shoot. You're aimed here, and you're like, yeah, it's shooting time. You're still moving. So you can't even argue this is running gun o'clock. If it's running gun o'clock, your crosshair has to be here. This is really bad technique. And so you die. Ah, dude, what are we doing? Why are you flashing here? Elo Snatcher. What is this? So we see Raze is close to the corner. Our KO has gun out. Now, of course, we should see Raze is close to the corner because you're looking at minimap right now because you're second in line. So if she gets blinded, she just backs away. You know, with the flash zone? No, Oatmeal Lover, what do you mean? This KO's literally fighting right now. You don't wait and hold your flash out and flash later. No, you got to peek with this guy. Gun out. Now, of course, now that he dies and you weren't ready to peek with him with your gun, I'm down to hold the flash and wait like 3 seconds. Like if you just stood here, counted to 3, and then flashed, she's probably up here and you're giga smurfing. But because you flash so fast, look at this. Now it's a dead 50.
Once you go, you're not safe.
Oops.
Standing.
Through the whole round. No, shot your Viper bails you out, dude.
Push up on, yeah.
Reloading.
I'm gonna try to push up on, yeah.
Reloading.
Oh my god, you just didn't clear it. Oh, Elo Snatcher, what are we to do with you? What are we to do with you? You clear things that shouldn't be cleared, and you don't clear things that need to be cleared. Fix me, please. What you're heckin'. You're like not assiduous. Why aren't we clearing that before we take the orb?
Oh, close right, garden.
You've probably got giga hours, right? Holy shit. More hours than I have, dude. What the grind is real? Yeah, I call this when I see trackers that look like this, your rank looks like this. This is like the hardest person to coach in the world. You know why? Not because it's hard to like coach a Hearthstone Ascendant player, but because with this many hours, these bad habits are deeply ingrained into your brain. Like the way you play is so much harder to change when you have this many hours. It's like if somebody's been playing piano their whole life and they spent that whole time looking at their hands and never using their ring fingers for whatever reason. And then they go to get a professional teacher for piano. And let's say this person has like 10,000 hours on piano and they're pretty good, but they feel capped. And the teacher's like, well, I mean, to get better, we need to fix this technique. And the player literally can't do that because they've spent 10,000 hours playing by looking at the piano and using 4 fingers. You know, it's so much harder to fix bad technique when you've burned it into your brain. Like every time you go to sleep, your neurons in your brain, like they get stronger, the connections between them for the activities you did during the day. So when you have this many hours of Valorant, it's like his neurons for playing Valorant in this way is going to be a lot of work to rewire. Like the way I'd categorize the play is lazy.
Spike down A.
What are we doing? What are we doing? We're out of flashes, dude. You're alone. You're gonna scale CT between 2 threats?
Just one CT.
This is 1-for-1 at best. Look, let me walk you through the math, okay? To make this very clear. So you're playing this angle. So there's 2 outcomes of our first engagement. We win it and we lose it. I'm going to give you the ultimate hecking odds here. I'm going to say this is 50-50. It's not. You lose this fight more than you win it. I know that. People don't play this angle. But let's say it's 50-50. Okay. After you win the fight, now there's 2 more outcomes. You get traded or you kill another / live. Either is fine. So the odds that you kill another and live, I'm literally going to give 5%. And the odds you get traded, I'm going to give 95%. And when you lose, that's the overall outcome. Okay. So here we have 3 distinct end cases. Okay. You have you die. So that's got a value of -1, which happens 50% of the time. We have you get traded, which is a value of 0 because you killed one and you died. And that happens 45% of the time. Oh, sorry. It happens 47.5% of the time. But for math's sakes, let's just say this is 90-10 so that math is easier for me. So it does happen 45% of the time. And then we have you kill another / live. We'll call that +1. I don't care. And that has a 0.05% chance. Do I even have to compute this for you to see that this is giga trash? This is net minus 0.45. This play that you're going for. It's super bad. This is your E of X, which means if you did this play 1,000 times and we averaged the outcome, this is roughly what we're looking at. Let's see what happens though. No, dude, the neuron strengthens. Now, you know what happens? This pathway in the brain gets thicker when he goes to sleep and he keeps going for this trash ass play. Oh my God. It doesn't matter. Look at that. Traded. 0. What's the play for Elo Snatcher in this scenario? There is no the play. I need you to understand. There's no way to identify the perfect choice, but there are plenty of ways to rule out bad ones, okay? And there are plenty of ways to identify good ones. So we're not looking for the best play. That's subjective and debatable. However, it should be pretty straightforward to understand if a play is winning or losing, statistically speaking, for us. So let me boot up Valorant and give a single example of a play I might call in this scenario. So you're like, Woojin, what is the play here? And you need to understand that that question inherently is the wrong question. You should instead want to ask a question like, how would you play it? That's a good question. That implies that you understand it's subjective. Or you could just ask, how can I play for positive E of X here? Because there's a lot of ways you could consider doing it. And different players will have differing opinions on this. One player might suggest that you call your teammate bench to spot CT. They take a shot and they tuck. And you're over here by the heckin' truck playing flash. And after they spot, 2 seconds later, you flash and you fight, right? That's one play. The point is that when you try to call something here, you have to see the outcome where like you're up a kill and alive. So for example, maybe you play for info, you haul. Like this, you play your flash. And you come wide off angle. Or maybe you bait for a teammate who's playing in U-Haul like this. So again, you play like this, your teammate's in you, and then you wait. Your teammate starts shooting and you come back out, play contact with them. That's not bad.
Can't see.
Going up. Careful now.
Harbor have.
All right, here's my prediction. You're not going to make a single comm to a teammate to work with them. You're going to take a dry fight, and it's going to be worse than 50-50 because you have Sheriff. Let's see.
One's heaven.
CT. Dead. One flank.
I'm going to give myself full points here. You didn't coordinate with any of your teammates. You hunted a fight CT, didn't get it, and then you just died for free. The good habit here, not the correct play, the good habit is when you enter post plant and the numbers are roughly equal or you have an advantage, you absolutely need to talk to one of these people to try and play with them in any meaningful way, okay? I don't need you to call something good. In fact, many times you will call something bad. That's the learning process. You can't be afraid of failure. Nobody just shot calls like Boaster on day one. Boaster didn't either. You have to try though. So call anything with KO because he's right next to you. Literally anything. Something that involves you and him working together that in your brain adds up to a successful play. So if you're out here like, I can't think of anything, Woohoojin, that's impossible. Here's just... have him stand right next to you. Yo, KO, come high law with me. KO, come fight this with me. That's the most basic thing you can always call, okay? Just fight this with me. It's that simple. Let me pull up the VOD. There's a defensive round. I'm holding A site with Dopai. And I want you to hear our comms. This is the round.
Cross. I've got Dash and Rebel. Here's up. Watch out. Oh, actually, I don't know if he
Gotta
does.
leave. I'm smoke mid.
They broke door to go
Door,
B.
yeah.
They stemmed though. Big
Dogging.
orb. Open a tree door.
That Kidju tried
Flying
beat me.
backside. 2 and tree, 2 and tree. They're dogging.
I'm dogging tree back.
They're probably splitting A here. 2 and tree. Might need help. Low key.
I took shot on
Jet.
Jet.
Yeah. Want double peek left?
Jet cross towards stairs. Just stairs right now. I'm peeking.
Dogging stairs.
Okay, just up to this point, do you see how Dopai and I are holding sight together as a team? We're not doing our own individual things and hoping it works. We're playing together. He called me over to double peek left with him. We just 2v1'd that guy. You look over here, I see Dopai's got line tree and he's unswung. I'm holding this info for him to ping pong them. So if they come out, they'll see me look this way. I unswing and then Dopai can peek.
Might need help. Low key.
Bam. I took
Yeah.
shot on
Only
Jet.
right. Yeah. Want double peek left?
And notice Dopai's really good at the game. So this is a problem a lot of your Ascendant players have. Dopai says want double peek left, and he doesn't wait for me to say yeah. He doesn't wait for a 3-2-1 or anything. Jet cross towards stairs. I just come and I peek with him.
Dogging stairs.
Like it's a lot faster. Nice. Actually, Dopai did start to 3-2-1 it, but the moment he saw me swing, he's like, "Oh, bet it's lit." Okay. He's got that solo queue gene. And I see people saying like, how do I do this in solo queue though? You're missing the point. You're missing the point. Let's say in solo queue, given your rank, there's a certain percentage odds that your teammates listen. So let's say in gold, the percent odds that they listen to you is 2%. It's higher than this, okay? But let's say it's 2%. Let's say in plat, it's 5%. It's higher than this, but let's just say that. In diamond, let's say is 15%. In ascendant, we'll say it's heckin' 25%. And immortal, we'll say it's 35%. It doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. The point is all of these are not zero and it goes up as you gain elo. Nobody should disagree with that, okay? So non-zero and increasing. These are the two things we can likely all agree on. As you get higher elo, more teammates will listen to you on average. And in golden up, a non-zero amount of teammates will listen to you. That's all I'm saying, okay? All I'm saying, non-zero amount. So when you say, how do I deal with this one teammate who didn't listen? I don't give a f. I'm not coaching you on that. Like this. Sometimes my teammates calm something. Oh, but I'm too zoned and I don't hear them. I don't know, dude. I need to see your VOD. Anyways, people will listen. More than these numbers I listed, it doesn't matter is the point. The point is if you call a coordinated play now in this position, now we have what would normally happen, which is no coordination. All right, let's use red here. So we have two outcomes now. They don't listen and they do listen. If they don't listen, who cares? That's already what we were doing. No change in our win rate. We're already playing like this right now. If they don't listen, fine. That's already what's been happening. 70% of the time, the round plays out the way we've already been playing them, which means we're still at our rank. 30% of the time, our win rate increases. We win more. Bro, who the hell is this killing? This flash is just advertising to the enemy team that you're here.
Watch your eyes.
Oh my god, dude. And now the hecking neurons strengthen again. You have no info that she's there. You're burning your second flash when they know that Phoenix is showers. It's a bad flash. This is a bad flash. Like, you gotta kill, but you shouldn't have. They suck. The way I would have played this while my teammates are fighting short, first of all, I'd clear showers a bit cleaner than you. But, you know, everyone can work on that. So I come up here, and I'm not just gonna flash, because the only thing this flash is doing is it's, oh, look at me. I suck at Phoenix. It's killing them if they're like here. And so if you throw this flash, it means you're coming way out to kill them. But you're dead if you do that, right? Because they could be like here or here. And you're like really crying. So I'm not throwing this flash. At this point, I'll peek like front truck. I'll peek here. I might even hold here a bit if I'm in a strong lobby. Because a lot of people will jump spot showers on occasion like this. And so if I'm being really assiduous, I've taken this space. I don't see them. I might hold here for like 5 seconds. They jump spot, get my kill, and then I keep going. But I'm looking for a fight. And I have the element of surprise right now. Okay. I'm still walking out. Might clear this. I still might lurk out more. And then after I like take a fight or spot one in the open, like let's say they're here and I'm like, oh God, now I might flash and fight this guy. No, you... What gun does that look like to you, Elo Snatcher? It's a goddamn operator. You had like 70-30 odds of winning the round off of this guy alone. You're not even healing? Thank you. Now look at this guy. Now he's backing up and now you fucking piece of shit. And look, it's planted backside.
Player standing.
Your KO clutches this for you? That's so lucky. That's so lucky. Wouldn't it be kind of lit if you at least planted here? Because your teammates showers with an op? You are so absurdly unaware of what your teammates are doing. You could not care less about them. All you have to do here is wall this way. And it's lit. Like even here, you're still winning now. Wall this way. Come over here. Get your heal. Sneak into U-Haul because she can't come in because your operator has a line. And wait. The op takes a shot and you come out and you're literally full crossfire.
As well.
I know exactly.
Spike down B.
Oh, Chamber just saved you. You're kidding me. You're dead.
On B.
Slow. My ult is ready.
Last player standing.
Let's watch defense. Surely he coordinates something on defense.
Wait, do you wanna... Wait, Omen. Do you wanna stand there?
Ooh.
Flash off footsteps.
Ooh.
One broke my knife, eh? One broke my knife, eh?
You aimed too low. This round, you want to know the best part? Not your fucking fault. Let's fucking go. Good shit! Elo Snatcher! If he threw the right flash, you'll kill this guy. It's teamwork. I just go next round. I don't care. You bring rounds like this and you will be literally radiant. I promise. If you're watching right now and you're like, how do I deal with these bad teammates? If every round you play looks like that from Elo Snatcher, you will hit radiant in 300 games. I literally promise. If you're not radiant within 300 games and every round you play is not your fault, it just wants IGLs. False. Somebody who calls coordination pre-round is not an IGL. Saying Viper, let's peek out hookah off my flash, is the bare minimum expected amount of effort from a normal teammate who's playing a team game. That's not IGLing. Calling a basic like swing with your teammate in the post plant is not IGLing. That's just playing Valorant. IGLing is going, yo, the enemy Reyna is always shift peeking showers and their Cypher fast rotates off B, leaving it open. Let's condition them that after we take that showers fight, we hard hit A, and in 2 rounds, we're going to use that same hit, except we're going to have Omen lurking B long, and we're going to take free sight. That's totally different. That's totally different. IGLing is like you're trying to set shit up for future rounds. You're trying to call like deep macro. We're not, that doesn't matter. I don't need you to do that. I just need you to work with one guy. No call. Next round. Nope. 5 seconds left. I don't care. Next round. You're like so close, but what are we doing B? Nope, this is bad. I had no idea what you're going to do if they hit you B. You probably would have just flashed them and fought them 1v5. Wish every Valorant player was a huge viewer that actually listens to what he says so I can have full lobby of teammates trying to work with me. Dude, you are silver. If your team was full of people who listen to me, they'd all be locking duelist and muting all. That's what you should be doing. Nope, no plan. You're literally just playing alone every round. If you were pre-rounding like this on a non-self-sufficient agent like Breach, I need you to understand, Elo Snatcher, you would be low gold. Like if you're pre-rounding with this little amount of coordination on an agent that isn't self-sufficient, you would be giga screwed. The problem is your agent is self-sufficient in a lot of scenarios, and so you're really crutching. You're crutching on it so hard. You're just taking fights and winning or losing them. In this game, you're winning them. It's lit.
As long as me and KO get our ults off, it should be a pretty easy round for us.
Yep. Does anyone have fun?
2 of them can't buy.
Bro, take it one step further. Yo, we have Phoenix KO. Well, let's play for a retake. And then your KO can pipe up, nah, I got an op. And you'll be like, oh, huh. How do we play around that? What do you mean as long as we get our ults off, should be an easy round? How are you going to get your ult off? What's the plan to get it off?
Come on, let's go. Watch your eyes.
Oh shit, we got our ult off.
Spike planted.
Careful now.
U-Haul. Sky, I guess.
No one walks away.
It's lit. We accidentally played for retake.
Behind ball.
Wow, that smoke hurts.
Going up.
Last player standing.
Man, who threw that? The only types of players who reach high elo playing like you are players with absurdly good intuition, who happen to just play around their teammates without having to communicate it. Like they just do it really effectively. That's not you. I can tell you that confidently as somebody who's watched your VOD. You are playing 1v9, super minimal coordination. You'd honestly be down 300 or more if you were playing a less self-sufficient agent. Defense, how are we going to get an advantage if they rush our site? Attack, any level of mid-round attempted coordination when entering post plan. You exclusively took 1v1 duels with the post plans with no attempt to coordinate. It's so bad. It's such a big issue. It's sticking out like a sore thumb.